to join in a shared aspiration to live with greater compassion, mutual respect, and understanding for everyone. Now therefore be it resolved that I personally, Glenn III, the mayor of the city of Meridian, do hereby commend Panekra, the 18th participating Buddhist monks, and all organizers of the Walk for Peace for their efforts to foster unity, healing, and peace across our nation, our state, and our nation, and our community. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for being a part of our school. Thank you for being here.
We invite everyone who's currently here in the center, please sit crisscross applesauce, so our friends at the back. Good evening, and grace and peace from the people of St. Paul's Episcopal Church. I am Mother Katie Story, the priest here. Thank you so much for letting us host you this evening. And the Episcopal Church is part of the Christian family of faith, and we follow the path of Jesus. And, pilgrimage is a practice in our tradition as well, and we believe it is an act of holy hospitality to host you and everyone here tonight. I would like to offer a quick prayer from the Episcopal Book of Common Prayer, and as a Christian denomination, this prayer will evoke our understanding, our articulation of God through Jesus Christ, but I invite you to pray along in your own tradition or to observe contemplative silence. Let us pray. O God, you made us in your own image and redeemed us through Jesus your Son. Look with compassion on the whole human family. Take away the arrogance and hatred which infect our hearts. Break down the walls that separate us. Unite us in the bonds of love and work through our struggle and confusion to accomplish your purposes on earth. That in your good time all nations and races may serve you in harmony around your heavenly throne, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Again, thank you for trusting us with your accommodations this evening, and blessings on the rest of your journey.
I want to make sure that you all know it's a great privilege, just like you are a part of this, to make this happen. Our Meridian Police Department worked all day and escorted these folks all the way into our town, all the way through the town. And we couldn't do it without them. They do it every day. They do it with pride and professionalism. And Assistant Chief Darrell Thompson led that way. Thank you, Chief.
Good evening. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Mayor, to pastors, to Chief, and all the police officers today that has been escorted us the whole day today with so many police officers to make it easy for us to get here. And I see that a lot of people still in that hall, is that right? Would it be easier for us to move a little bit closer to let more people come up?
I'll go up, come on.
know, we try to go that way. We're just gonna come
Welcome. If you could, please try to sit down so the back in the line they can see us and join the prayer. Before we start, Pastor, is it possible for us to do a prayer and a blessing, a short blessing for everyone? Please, everyone, take a little bit. Be peaceful. Allahum samma sambuddho bhagava buddham bhagavantam abhivademi swagato bhagavata dhammo Namam namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅkho Saṅgham Namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Dhammāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Saṅghāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Tutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Tutiyampi Dhammāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Tutiyampi Saṅghāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Tatiyampi Dhammāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Tatiyampi Saṅghāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi Sapi Sata Abhirahuntu Sapi Sata Abhayapacahuntu Sapi Sata Anikahuntu Sapi Sata Atanang Pariharantu Sukhi Sukhi. That is our routine every night and every morning when we come to any place. We do a short chanting and blessing. And we thank you for the place to stay. We are very grateful and honored to be here tonight. What are the chances for all these Buddhist monks get a chance to come to the church to stay overnight. What does that mean? Isn't it unity? Harmony? Yes? Is that peace? So would it be would the world should be like this? So we all can sit down here together. We have different backgrounds. We have different skin colors. We speak different languages. We have different faith, right? But we are here together. And earlier, Mayor said, Meridian gonna show us that this is the largest and the grateful welcoming ever throughout our journey. It is. This is the first time ever from the 50 days that we have left Fort Worth, Texas. Today marks 50 days that we have traveled from Fort Worth to here, over 800 miles. And this is the biggest welcoming for us. And it happened not at the cemetery, not under the school, not at the museum, not anywhere but the church. And we all here together without separation, right? We let go of all our ego and be able to come here and sit down together with everyone like this. This is love. This is harmony. This is unity, and this is peace. And us as Buddhist monk, we have 18 members total. And now in this group we have 17. And one of our brother monk, he get to go home, go back to his temple. He's the one who got into an accident. And so on the way here, we have met so many people. Show us a lot of love. And then when we came here, a lot more love. And I believe with this much of love, we can walk to Washington, D.C. Without all of you here and everywhere that following us, we could not finish this journey. Why is that? Our message is to bring peace, to spread the loving kindness and compassion, and raise the awareness of peace to everyone. We are living in this society. We do have peace, we do have happiness, but we tend to forget them. We've been forgotten it for so long, right? And that's why when anything happens from the outside, it shook us. And we suffer because we react. We react when the world throwing lemons at us. And the more we react, the more we suffer. How much energy do we have to react and to get the suffering throughout our life? How much more do we have? It's been drained, isn't it? It drained so much already. It's almost out. Just like us, we walk every day in the morning until now. It drains our energy. Believe it or not, every day we walk over sometimes 40 something to 50,000 steps per day. And it's been 50 days, and today happened to be the coldest day to walk. But we never give up. We still walk. We still carry that message to spread it, to remind you all. We are just the messengers to remind all of you that peace is already with you. Happiness is already with you. That you just forgotten it. Now it's time to awaken it. We have no time to waste. Because all that effort from the police department that tried to escort us here, and all the hard work from the government, like mayors preparing this event and pastor prepared this place for us. We don't have time to waste. Is that right? And so for us Buddhist monks, we travel over 800 miles to get here. We don't want you to waste time either. Because that's a lot of effort and energy, isn't it? And so we're here to remind you that peace and happiness is already with you. Please pause for a moment. Stop what you've been doing. Stop what you've been reacting. And look within. Just come back to yourself. This physical body, I said, this is the house of our mind. And we have left this house for so long, chasing the outside world, every single moment, every day of our life. And so we forgot to come back here to look within. How can we find peace? Because peace is inside, it's not from the outside world. Right? Government officials only bring us external peace. Inner peace, no one can bring it to us but ourselves. And us Buddhist monks, we walk to this town is not that we bring peace to you, but we bring that message to help you, to remind you that pause for a moment and awaken that peace and happiness. Let it free. So if all of us here, I don't know how many people are here, probably 400, 500? Roughly? Okay, let's say 500 here. 500 here, 500 families, and much more, like 1,000 and 2,000 families here. A lot. Each family practicing loving kindness, compassion, and mindfulness to have peace for yourself. And then you spread it out to your loved one, your friends, your neighbors. And from your loved one, your friends, and your neighbors practicing it and spread it out more and more and more. I believe this counts much more people than this, right? But if all of us here can spread it out to the whole town, then what happens? Everybody will be live in peace. No conflict. There's nothing to fight because we are at peace. We have our own happiness. And in order for us to do that, what do we need to do? We need to be mindful. How do we be mindful? We need to practice the mindfulness. You and us, we are breathing every single moment. But we never pay attention to our breath. We still breathe, we still walk, we still eat, and we still doing everything like we are alive. But tends like we died a long time ago because we never pay attention to our breath. Right? So now it's time for us to come back and look within and then check and aware of our breath going in and out. Like this area right here. If you have a moment whenever you have stress, anxiety, or whenever you feel like angry, or whenever you feel sad, just pause everything, stop, and then take a deep breath. When you take that deep breath in and out, 3 times like that, everything in your head will be gone. That's how you release it. But that's not it. That is just a temporary. Temporary, just like all the happiness that you have in life, that people brought it to you, your family members or your loved one brought it to you. Those are temporary happiness. They are not permanent. Is that true? Because all those comes and goes, just like the wind comes and goes. It will never stay with us long. But sadness, hatred, stay with us for so long. Is that true? We would very, very easy to forget our something that good that people done for us. But we always remember about the bad things that people have done to us. True? Why do we have to live with that? We don't have to live with that. We can choose to live with happiness, right? And then when people brought us something, a gift, happiness, and then we celebrate and we happy, we enjoy with it for a moment and then done. Our life is like that. How sad it is. And do we plan to live like that for the rest of our life? I don't think so. Because we are here because we need peace. Is that right? And we here to help you, to show you. Just practice mindfulness every day. It's not about Buddhism. Anyone in this world can practice mindfulness. It's not for Buddhism. It's not for Buddhists. Okay? Anyone can practice. When you have free time, just sit straight and then relax. Gently close our eyes. Aware of that breath going in, out. Don't force your breath. In, out, just like that. And then what happens? Our mind, our thoughts will arise. Right? Why is it? Why is that? Because our mind is the monkey mind. That monkey is jumping here and there. You believe it or not? Do you believe it? Yes. This monkey would not want to stay here at one place. Always want to jump here and there. Just like our baby. When we set the baby right there, she will crawl that way, and then crawl that way, and when we bring that baby back, we say crawl that way, right? Our mind is like that. And we are the mother, we are the father. We have to show them love by, oh, baby, honey, come back here, stay here, don't go. It's dangerous, right? We need to talk with our mind like that. We need to love our mind, our inner body. And so when that monkey mind jumps, think about the past. Think about the future. The past is which is all the bad things, not about the good things. Believe me, when this mind think about the past, it's all about bad things. Just like the cow eating grass. After he ate the grass, but his mouth is always getting all those grass inside and then reach you over and over. Is that right? Our mind is like that. We are like that. We get all those bad habits and all those bad things in life that happened to us already. We took them out, chew it over and over and over. That's why we suffer. That is why we suffer. And so when that thought arises, usually all of us, we follow that thought. We follow the thoughts. And then from that thought, create a lot more problems for our mind because of imagination. We are very good at it. Super imagination. Right? If you're mindful enough, then you are aware, you acknowledge that, or you have thought arise. You acknowledge that, and then you come back here with your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And then that thought automatically vanishes by itself. And then breathe in and then breathe out. Another thought pop up. Another thought pop up. Keep doing that. If you don't have a strong determination to love yourself to do this, then you will give up right there. But if you want to change your life, then you will not give it up. Continue bringing it back, even though it goes here and there. The more you concentrate, the more it will go. But don't worry about it. It will be better and better. The more you practice, the better you are. Right? And so now, after all that thoughts arise, what about the sound? You hear noise, you hear somebody slam the door, you hear somebody talking. Just acknowledge of that sound, and come back right here. Or itchy or numb or pain, just acknowledge this feeling, and come back here. That's how you practice mindfulness. But the most important thing is you have your daily routine. Cooking, cleaning, eating, drinking, reading, studying, everything. You are always sidetracked. Right? Doing so many things at one time. Eating while watching movie. Drinking while watching movie. Cooking while listening to music. Right? A lot. We are always sidetracked. We don't pay attention to what we're doing. That is why when things come, we don't know how to stop. We don't know how to see that, oh, somebody saying something. Oh, my mind have a bad thought. We cannot see it because we are too busy, always sidetracked. Right? So after a while you practice mindfulness, then what happens? Anything happens to our life, we realize it right away. After you realize that, oh, I have a bad thinking. I was about to open my mouth to say something that's going to be very hurtful. If you realize that, then you will stop. You will not open your mouth to say something, right? It's because we never pay attention, so that's why we always react quickly just like that. Anything happens, even a small deal, we still react. When you go to work, your boss says something and you get mad, you go home, you get mad at your husband. Your husband asks, what's going on, honey? Don't even bother. Right? But if you're mindful enough, you know that, oh, that is our workplace, this is our family, this is our love. Then you will not do that. Right? And so, practice mindfulness. Once you are mindful enough, then you will not react. When you are not react, you are not suffer, then peace will begin. Peace begins right there. And when you live at peace, happiness is with you. This is not temporary. This is going to last with you. And when you have that kind of peace and happiness, is it your family going to be happy and peace too? Yes, because they don't need to see your sadness face or your angry face, right? How many of you seen your parents with really mad faces already? Would you like to see that? No, no one would like to see our loved one, our family, our relatives to be in that mode, right? We would need to change. Be mindful. Mindful on everything we do. Otherwise, we will go back to our old us. Nothing changed. After all these monks left this town, oh, let's go back to the old us. Nothing happened. Is that right? No, please don't. Don't. You have to practice that to walk with us to Washington, D.C. We would love for you all to walk with us to Washington, D.C. Would you like to walk with us? Yes. Of course, not physically. Spiritually, okay? I think the chief is not going to be happy because his whole department is going to have to go out there every day if all of us walk in. So, spiritually, walk with us to Washington, D.C. by practicing mindfulness and be kind. Don't react. Yes, how many 50 days already on our way? We receive a lot of love. But of course, there are some not beautiful, not love. People shout and use bad word at us. Right? That's normal. We got everything. We run into almost any type of problem. We also react. I react big time when I heard that. So sorry to say that. But you know what? How I react? May you be well, be happy, and peaceful. That's what we need to. We don't need to react with anger. Because when you react with anger, that's not going to solve the problem, but we create a bigger problem. Hatred never sees hatred. Only loving kindness sees hatred. So if your family members, if your friends or anybody angry at you, be like water. You know what water?
It flows.
Flows. Anything you throw into that river, into that water, even though the dirtiest thing in the world you throw into that water still flows. Will never stop and get angry at you or confront with you. Right? That is patience. Patience like water. Once you are like water, any type of rock, you can swallow it. The water can swallow all kind of rock, hard thing in this world. It will sink down to the bottom of the water, right? So, if somebody throwing rock at you, be like water. Or like fire. You know, a lot of people love us when we get to the cold place. They gave us wood to have fire bond and things that it help us through the night. And so fire is the same thing. Even though we throw in a lot of dirty things into the fire, would fire stop and yell at us? Don't do that? Yes or no? No, it still keeps burning. Anything we throw into it, it's still gonna burn. Like in India, you know, along the Ganga River, India, okay? I'm talking about India, where Aloka belongs. You know Aloka, right? Our dog, our big dog. He belonged to India, and I brought him here in 2023. After we walked in 112 days in India, and then he followed us on this day 6. After finished the journey, I decided I think that he deserved better. So I decided to bring him to United States, and he finally got U.S. citizen. And so now this is Aloka's second journey walk. And he sometimes I jealous with him because so much love for him. He got a lot of treats, and now that he's in diarrhea, people love him so much, and too much love is still not good. So, India, along the Ganga River, Indian they praise that the fire of burning the bodies have never ceased even one day. For 1,000 years, every single day, the fire of cremation have never stopped along that Ganga River. Means people die every single moment. Same like us here, we don't know when it's our turn, right? And so the fire keep burning and burning, doesn't matter what you throw into it. It's still just going to burn, not react. And so please, be like water, be like fire, no react. Be kind, be compassionate, and be patient. Patience is the key. If we are our patience, and we have run into so many people our patience. Okay? And I would like for you all to practice patience. Just slow down. Even if it's late, it's already late. Just slow down. Anything happen, is going to happen, it's already happened. We cannot change the history. Right? The past is a history. No one can change it. But right now, this present moment is very important to us. And in order for us to see, to acknowledge that present moment, how? We need to know our breath going in and out, mindfulness. And so, for us to travel to this town is very honored and very grateful to be here tonight. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, pastors, and thank you, everyone, for hosting us with this hospitality. Is very beautiful, and we will walk together to Washington D.C. and finish this journey and spread peace all over the world. Right? Thank you so much. May you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. And for this now, if you have any other questions, then we will answer your questions. Yes, sir.
I have a question. First of all, I want to say Shalam. That means peace be unto all of you. I extend my positive energy and peace to everybody in this room. And I have an honest, truthful question. Now in 2025, there's a call for peace. This is true. Mindfulness is necessary. My question is specific. Why is everybody crying out for peace, but nobody's crying out for justice? I'm not. I respectfully, I really would like to know what you all think, because what you're doing is respectable, it's honorable. I follow what they call the Torah, and in that Torah it talks about Yeshu, the one they call Jesus. And
thank you for your question. I understand. So here I can answer this way. Different people have different ways of delivering the message. Different way to support our communities, our society, our country, and our world. And us as Buddhist monks, we practice loving kindness, and we practice this way. We would like to spread peace, and that is our way. And I believe there will be more different faith, different people will do that task, and a different task, not just only peace like us. but we carry on our peace, compassion, and loving kindness. This is our journey. So that's how I can answer you.
Thank you. I appreciate you answering the question.
Okay, the question is, all those ropes and keep us warm and then walk without feet? How can we get it? How? Okay, how can we handle the cold like that? So here's the difference. You see, his rope and my rope is different with all these ropes, right? Uh, it's not. It's not that he and me are higher. We are same thing. We senior based on the years of ordination, right? So Paul here, he's the most senior monk, 70 years old. He's 50 months, 50 years monkhood, and he walked like a machine. He walked really well. He always behind me. Okay? Now we got sidetracked. Can we go back now? Hello, guys, we're back. Okay, so the ropes, all these ropes, right here, these two ropes, we have 4 layers. Our Buddha allow us to show it into 7 layers, depends on the condition, the cold condition. And these rope right here, only 1 layer. For those monks who practice in the forest, usually they show rope like this for many layers to keep them warm. So the monk, we have 3 pieces of rope. This we call sangati, which is the blanket that has many layers. It's very heavy. Mine and his is about 5 or 6 kilograms. And then when we walk in the rain, you know how it feels, right? And then this one, we have 2 or 3 layers. It's heavier. We collected fabrics from the cemetery, from Chast, and then we showed it like this. And these rope, same thing, it's still the same rope, but it's lighter, is 1 layer. So inside of us, we have thermal clothing to keep us warm in this winter. And then when we walk with barefooted, it is very cold, very painful. We step on a lot of things, including glass, nails, screw, and a lot of things. Did any of you throw a nail and screw on those roads? I hope not. Well, if from here on, if I see a lot of screw and I know who did it. Just kidding. So, for us to walk like this, when we get to the snow and freeze, we definitely will wear shoes. Otherwise, we cannot walk in the freeze and snow. So right now, we still okay. And why we wrap our feet like a how you call it? We wrap it all like that because those cut and those cut down there is never healed because we walk every day. How can it heal, right? And plus these roads are really nice because not a lot of gravels. Back then, so much gravel, and every time when we step on gravels, it hurt all the way up here. And so we will wear shoes later on. A lot of people ask, can I offer these shoes? We like that. We do have shoes. Vipassana, insight meditation. inside meditation, and some of us also practice jhana as well, concentration. And so for Buddhist monk, we practice every day. If like a meditation center, then that's almost like a whole day. And for us, we walk on this journey. Each and every step is a practicing of mindfulness. We are not just walk and enjoy it, no. We walk, but we contemplate our breathing when we walk, on step, up, forward, down, touch, like that. That's how we practice meditation when we walk. Up, forward, down, touch. Yes, we are your friend. Thank you. Hi. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we do have monastery. We have one in Fort Worth, and he's from New York, from South Lake, Utah, and there's a monk from Georgia, and Vietnam, and Thailand. So, confusion.
That's different. It's not Confucius. That's different.
The other religion, right?
That's the other one.
Monastery.
She said, are you aware of, I don't know the name, she said, but she's a monastery in Detroit.
In Detroit. I really don't know what to do with that monastery.
So what type of traffic light?
What we would do when we get to Washington DC, we'll come home.
That's right.
I answer. After we get to Washington DC, right now we don't have the final plan yet, but we are working on that. Our team working every day trying to get everything together. And of course, we invite you all to be in Washington, D.C. with us. Walk with us to the White House, and then we might have meditation, peace, and then talk. So the final plan will be disclosed later. Yes, we will go come back home with those RVs because we have major event in May of 2026, and I'm behind it. It's an international event in Fort Worth, Texas, and so I have to come back to prepare for the event. So we cannot walk there.
Hi.
Oh, excuse me.
Something strong that pushes us to do this. Seeing a lot of sufferings around us. I myself opened a foundation called Loving Kindness Foundation to help with all kinds of disaster around the world. And so I travel and I see a lot of sufferings around us. After the pandemic, COVID, there's a lot of sufferings around. And I think that us Buddhist monks, we should do something to support. And that is how and why we are here.
I appreciate you all's journey. Also, just bringing awareness to the piece that's needed today. I was looking at you all's route, and I noticed that it could have probably been made shorter had you gone in another direction. What was the objective in you all choosing the mapping area?
Well, maybe it's meant for us to meet. I know that many people ask, you walk into Washington DC, why this way? You should go another way, a different direction. Yeah, a lot of different ways. So I think it's happened for a reason. We are here together, so let us live with that.
I know this is the second time you called on me. I appreciate it. I came all the way here from where I live. You guys walked past my house, and I have some gifts if it's okay. I can't walk with you to Washington, but maybe you can take these gifts with you to Washington and remember me when you get there.
This is the second time Aloha answer.
Well, it's my custom. You answer my question, so I have to be correct. Shalom, shalom. Achim Yahava, shalom, shalom. This pig, beautiful you. Just remember me.
I remember you.
Most High bless and keep you,
Thank you
brother.
very much. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Any more gifts?
Excuse me.
But seriously? Thank you. You. Very nice. I wish you love and love from God. Love to the monks. Thank you so much. This is new life and family. Dad, mom, I, and you are here. You did it. Thank you so much. Thank you for trying to bring peace. Keep on trying and bring the peace. Good love, Cecilia. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, then this one is different. For Buddhist monk, when we travel like this, we don't receive money. But for the team, they can receive and whatever the monks need, they provide. Okay? Thank you so much. You can give it to her. make it through DC safely. Thank you. We will. I'm really proud of that. You carry all that up here? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. What is it? Is that for me? Why so sad? Okay, clear for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. You will get through this winter. Thank you so much. We're going to teach again. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Don't leave yet, okay? We still have something special. Okay, are we ready? And let's close this by we will provide you the string, the blessing string. Okay, so before we end tonight, we will give out, we will wear these strings to your hand. We will tie you up with us. Okay? Why? You know why? Because we want to make sure that you are not running away from us to walk to Washington, D.C. You all have to walk with us, okay? So we will tie you up. With this blessing string, after this, all the monks will tie it to your hand. Last thing. Last thing. Okay, one last thing before a special gift coming from the neighborhood from this town. Every morning when we wake up, you probably heard this already, but I'll remind you again. When we wake up in the morning, our mind is fresh, pure, clear, not cloudy. If you don't plant a good seed into that mind, then the mind will automatically pick up all the bad things in the past to chew it over and over. Remember that? Then your day will be ruined. You will live with suffering, delusion. So please get a piece of paper out in the morning. First thing in the morning, don't do anything yet. When you woke up, don't play with your phone. Okay? Write down one statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. After you wrote that down, read it over and over and over, and then read it out loud to the universe, to tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. That way, it will remind you whenever things happen to your life during the day, It will remind you, oh, today is my peaceful day. I will not react. I will not get angry. I will be more patient. I will forgive. I will have love and kindness. I will have compassion to all people. And I will do one thing at a time. And at the night time, before you go to bed, sit straight, relax, close the eyes, rewind the whole day. Rewind it. Check to see today, who did you meet? You met up with whom? What did you say? What did you do? If any of that is wrong, hurtful, then you promise yourself, tomorrow I will fix that problem. I will not repeat it again tomorrow. And tomorrow when you wake up, write another piece of paper until you got that stuck inside your mind. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And live with that. If you can live with that, every day is going to be your peaceful day. Then we don't need to go elsewhere to find peace. But it's peace already begins from within. Can we do that? Thank you so much. That's the last message that I want to deliver to you. Thank you.
On behalf of the men and women of the city of Meridian, this day during the Christmas season, this walk from our friends seems especially timely. It invites us to slow down, to notice one another, and to remember that peace is not an idea. It's something we practice quietly and daily. We're grateful to the people of Meridian who've opened their hearts and their hands. Thank you to the neighbors who've offered food, shelter, care, encouragement, and warm welcome along the way. You have shown tonight what our community looks like when it chooses hospitality over hurry. May this moment be one that we pause to absorb, not one for debate or division, but for reflection. May the spirit of peace that they carry us forward long after their footsteps move on. A thank you to Atlanta Broughton and to Jimmy Rogers Museum. And the volunteers that she assembled in a very short order. To A's Taste of Tide, and to St. Paul's Episcopal Church for their wonderful hospitality, and to all of you who brought all of the things that you brought tonight, not expecting anything in return. So peace to you all. My family loves you. Washington and bringing back. There's so many. Dr. Thornton, yes, we're a bit late.
Stay in the museum, but this is a better option for the kitchen,
It's all
so
good.
thank you to everyone.
Venerable monks, we have a lot of love tonight, and after this, we can put up our ropes for washing, drying the laundry, and then doctor will also volunteer to check on us as well if needed. That's so much love. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. We'll start. Denson team will start, but how will you do this?
I don't know how we do it.
I think then we must stand up and then scoot back a little, and then after that, we all gonna line up by line to come to the monks to get the string, okay? String
They wait for this one.
Yeah, this has been a special live presentation of the Mad Trucker. These monks, they're walking from Texas all the way to Washington, D.C. And I asked a simple question, and I brought some gifts for them. Now, some people might say, oh, that's the mixing of iron and clay. Listen to what the monk said. Listen to the question that I asked. And think about the higher standard. That whole do unto others as you have them do unto you. Yeah. Transcends religion. Yeah. Peace is a state of mind. And remember, you don't have to take anybody else's to get some. Thanks for watching. Shalom.